Hey, what's going on YouTube? Rodrigomanzo here. Today I've got a great video for you all. Today we're going to go over MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal is an amazing app that you can utilize to help you track your macronutrients and become a lot more consistent and accurate when it comes to reaching your health and fitness goals. Now, for the individual that has never tracked macronutrients, this is going to be a very helpful video. So let's dive right into it. First and foremost, we want to look up MyFitnessPal on Google. It will be the first link, as you can see. Now, if you've never had a MyFitnessPal account, go ahead and click on the Create Your Free Account. It is free unless you get the premium version. However, for the sake of just tracking your macronutrients, the free version will do. So go ahead and go through the questionnaire, and you should be directed to the home page. I'll click on that. Okay, so for the sake of keeping this video nice and simple, I'm only going to be going over my home and the food section along with setting up your goals for MyFitnessPal. So very quickly, this is your home page. In this page you will have your daily summary or your certain day streak, the amount of calories that is recommended for you to eat, along with the amount of calories you've consumed. Down here at the bottom, you'll have a news feed. This is where yourself and your friends or family can track your comments or concerns or anything like that. You just leave your, post a comment, reply to any comments, like any comments, and that's it. Something along the lines of a community, okay? Come back up. And we're going to go ahead and set up the most important part. So we're in my home page. We go down the goals. Click on that. Let it load up. Now the goal page is very important. This is where you input your macronutrients into MyFitnessPal. And the only one we are going to change or concern ourselves with will be the daily nutrition goals. The fitness and micronutrient goals we don't mess with very much. The fitness because it's not very accurate. The micronutrients because as long as you're getting 3 to 5 servings of fruits and vegetables, you should be perfectly fine with your micronutrients. So we come down here to the edit section on the daily nutrition goals. Click on that. Now here's the disclaimer, guys. I have 1 calorie for my goal. The reason why I have 1 calorie for my goal is because it makes it a lot easier with less distractions. Okay? So for example, if my total calorie intake is 2,000 calories, for example, this is just an example, guys. And so 2,000 calories is my goal. I must input my carbohydrate, fat, and protein intake based off of those 2,000 calories. The only drawback is that I have to do it based off percentages. So for example, 45% carbs, we'll do 20 fat, and 35 protein. Gives you 100% here. Okay? So, like I said, this is based off of percentages. Now, anybody who is familiar with tracking macronutrients for themselves or anyone else knows that percentages is not the most accurate way in tracking macronutrients. Okay? MyFitnessPal, in my personal opinion, kind of drops the ball here because they solely go off of percentages, and that's not very accurate. So that's why I leave it at 0%, and I leave my calories at 1 calorie. Okay. This way, I don't have to worry about what MyFitnessPal recommends macronutrient-wise or calorie-wise. One less distraction. Now, if you want to start with this, that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and follow the macronutrients they recommend. However, you won't need to worry about that, as I will be posting a video on how to create your own macronutrients or how to set up your own macronutrients in the future. However, if you try this just for the sake of trying it, go ahead and save your changes here. But if not, we're going to switch over to the food section. Okay, so as you can see, I've already had some food. So what I'm going to do is click on tomorrow's section. That way we don't have any distractions for this tutorial. Okay, so if you have never had MyFitnessPal and this is your first time logging in, you will not have meals 1 through 6. What you will see is breakfast, lunch, dinner, and I believe 2 snacks. To me, that's not necessary. The reason why I do meals 1 through 6 is to simply just do away with some of the stress regarding meal timing, and I feel like that makes things a lot easier on myself and a lot more feasible. Something you can adhere to every single day. We don't necessarily want to worry about breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. Simply just think about it as meal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what we're going to do is adjust this as well. Food section up here, we come down all the way to the settings. Okay, so we're going to run through this. Nutrients tracked, you have to track macronutrients, guys. This is the purpose of MyFitnessPal. So you must track your carbohydrates, fat, and protein. Okay? Sodium and fiber is optional. Those are the two I recommend. I personally like to track sodium because I like to eat consistent amounts of sodium. I don't like to have a really low amount one day with a really high amount the other day. That generally leads to bloating and dehydration. So that's something you can track, which I recommend. The next one will always be fiber because of health purposes, of course. 10 to 12 grams per every 1,000 calories, guys. That's what's recommended. Default add food view. I click on recent because it shows me what my previous meals were from yesterday or earlier that day. Again, going to the meal names, instead of breakfast, lunch, dinner, meals, and snacks, we do meals 1 through 6, just keeping it simple. Diary sharing, that's optional. You can share it with your friends, the public, or keep it private. Okay? Once you save your changes, we're going to move over to the food section again. And again, I'll click on the next day, just to keep it simple. Okay, and you are now set up and ready to start tracking macronutrients. So how do you track macronutrients? Well, I'm going to go ahead and save that for the next video. This will be a 2-part video. Today's video is simply on how to set up MyFitnessPal for tracking macronutrients. Down here you will see your goals being 0, or for myself being 0, and your totals and remaining. Okay? Super easy, super simple, very straightforward, and you're setting yourself up for success, in my honest opinion. So like I said, I will be showing you all how to track macronutrients and how to set up your macronutrients in the future with upcoming videos. Now, if you enjoyed this video and you feel that it has been very informative, please make sure to like the video and share the video as well. Really helps the channel grow. I know there's a lot of people who are interested in tracking macronutrients. This is a very useful tool that you can always utilize to help you with that. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.